Welcome back to Good Day, where we love local, and local takes the stage beginning this weekend. Just a short drive from Toledo in Adrian, Michigan.
Yeah, so inspired by the real-life New York newsboys strike of 1899, Newsies has spectacular dance numbers and songs you'll be singing long after you leave the theater. Kevin Ludwig is Jack Kelly, and Elise Brown is Catherine Plummer. So good morning to you two. So this is a classic. You all have the opportunity to bring this to folks here in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan, so you have to be pretty excited about it.
Absolutely. It's such a privilege. It's a dream role on my part, and we just have such a fun cast. Stellar group of, like you said, incredible dancers. We have fight choreo in this show. It's really, really special, and we're having a blast.
Yeah,
excited to start it up. So. We
mentioned it kind of in the introduction a little bit about what it's about, but for people who haven't seen it, who aren't familiar, to kind of talk us through the story.
Absolutely. So Jack Kelly is a young and scrappy guy, and he's a newsboy, so he's out in the morning selling papers. And he kind of is thrown into a leadership position of this crew as he becomes the face of this strike when Pulitzer decides to raise the price of papers. And little does he know, he starts falling in love with Catherine Plummer, who is Pulitzer's daughter, but he doesn't know. So he's working with the dark side. So it's really special, and it's been a blast.
Yeah, it's really fun.
A lot of good history associated with this as well, because people aren't used to folks getting up in the morning and selling a paper. So seeing that on stage is going to take people back in a major way.
Yeah, you can't just scroll on the iPad anymore.
The store.
But it's a really exciting show, and as you mentioned, fight choreo, all that. But the music and the dancing, it's a whole lot of fun. So how has that been rehearsing for you all?
It's been fantastic. I've never failed to be impressed by our ensemble, the vocals, the talent in dancing. I just get goosebumps every time I see it and hear it. It just never gets old. So a big shout out to them, because the show is nothing without a strong ensemble, and we for sure have that.
Yeah, so you talked about some of the dancing and fights, and it's just so much to this. You have to really come with it.
Absolutely. You have to completely lean into it physically. And for me, settling into a part, I can't really settle into the role unless I get the accent and the voice. And the script actually sets us up really well in this show. They write out all the accent. So you'll see a line, and it's Pulitzer lowered the price, so's we'll go back to work. And it just, once you get that, you really settle into the physicality of it. And we had a wonderful fight trainer. So we had several days where we just learned the basics of making it look like we're beating each other up. And
that had to be pretty fun.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Yeah. What's also great about theater is what goes on behind the scenes as well. So you also have an interesting story in terms of the set design for this particular production, right? Yeah,
so the set designer of the original Broadway musical, who is Tony nominated, actually is a Croswell kid, Adrian native, so he came back to help design with the set, and he's been watching it for a few days and is giving us tips and stuff, so we are really honored to have that kind of professional eye with our set design.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Wonderful. So you all get an opportunity to experience that, but the audience is going to be able to experience that Tony nominated.
And when you walk in that theater, it is a big set. You just walk in and go, wow, that is
New York.
spectacular.
This is very cool. So we're going to get a little sample, of course, this morning. You're going to do a couple different pieces, yeah?
We're going to do a little mashup from the show.
All right, take it away, guys.
They say folks is dying to get here. Me, I'm dying to get away to a little town out west that's spanking new. And while I ain't never been there, I can see it clear as day. If you want, I bet you could see it too. Close your eyes, come with me, where it's clean and green and pretty. Oh, and they went and made a city out of clay. Why, the minute that you get there, folks will walk walk right up and say, welcome home, son, welcome home to Santa Fe.
Write what you know, so they say. All I know is I don't know what to write or the right way to write it. This is big, lady, don't screw it up. This is not some little vaudeville I'm reviewing. Poor little kids versus rich, greedy sourpusses. Huh, it's a cinch. It could practically write itself, and let's pray it does. Because I may have mentioned I have no clue what I'm doing. Am I insane? This is what I've been waiting for. Well, that plus the screaming of 10 angry editors. A girl? That's a girl. How the hell? Is that even legal? Look, just go and get her. Not only that, there's a story behind the story. Thousands of children exploited, invisible. Speak up, take a stand, and there's someone to write about it. That's how things get better.
That was great.
Well, goosebumps.
Yeah, that was really good.
Y'all open tomorrow, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
And
okay.
we run from tomorrow until August 18th.
Okay, so
yes.
get up to Adrian, Michigan. Get your tickets on Croswell site specifically.
indeed.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Nothing
Just
else. Plenty of time
Croswell.org.
to see this show.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Yeah,
having
thank
us.
you for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. Break a leg, guys.
Thank
We'll
you.
be back with more Good Day. Make sure you stay with us.